power set in the air and wave it around as if you just did not care. Yes, do that. You guys shut up. Oh, excuse me. I was like, you know, it'd be kind of cool, right? You know, it'd be kind of cool. What'd be kind of cool would be to. Again, the SIG. The SIG, you know, the SIG is a sequencer. What do sequencers do? Well, sequencers put out voltages, right? So, if I put a 16th note pattern, right, on all 5 octaves of range that it has. Hey, Cal, what's happening? What's shaking? And then if I just took the volt per octave out, right, and I put it in this here guy, then we basically have what's like a sample and hold. Then we can loop it. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One more. What? Why are you not moving? Yep, synced up. That's cool. That's fine and dandy. That is a happy thing. I want to make sure my delay is time synced. Tiny bit faster. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, yeah, you know what I would like is a good clocked delay, and I don't think I have the space for it. You know, I think what I have to do is go into the FX aid and figure out what other programs are in there, because I know it has clocked delays, and you can throw a clock into the CV and like, you know, actually have it clocked, which would be a very logical and obvious solution to a non-problem. So yeah, I just have to actually do it. You know, it's funny. I had like the week off. It wasn't. It was like 2 days, and one of those days was Thanksgiving. So it was really 1 day off. And I was like, I had all these grand plans. I was going to do all this shit. I'm glad I did the case home migration earlier. A couple weeks ago, I started it. So yeah, I've got like a vaguely functional system at home right now in my old wood case. Hey, Chris. So what I really need for it, sadly enough, is like a good sequencer. So I was considering getting a Hermod Plus, or like maybe like a Rene or something, a Rene 2. It's something. It's got to have at least like 3 tracks. It's got to have like generative capabilities, and the Hermod is like, that thing is ridiculous, man. It's like 8 tracks. It's small too, which is kind of cool. And it has a controller built like a USB port, so I have my controller at home set up right there. Man, I could just hook it directly to it, and like there you go. Control all your parts and type them in with the keyboard, and that'd be kind of interesting. A lot of modular guys do that. Of course, everybody's got their key steps and stuff, and I've never really done that. Okay, so here's what we got going on tonight. We are at 104 BPM. One of these guys is going real slow. Yeah. It's, what is it? Modifier 5. Is it? It's a modified by 2. So let's give that guy the same clock as everyone else. 3, 4. Oh, this is a 7-part pattern. That's why this is being weird. I'm going to do some stuff like that. I need to do some odd number. Oh, yeah, and I got that figured out, by the way. After I was streaming, I sat down with it for about an hour and just tried shit out and eventually figured it out. So, yeah, it's really weird when you go into like the panning assignment and stuff, and you have to like click like the button over here or whatever, or like you long press this and you click the button over, whatever. So like it has something to do with these like part assignments and stuff, and whether they're panned left or right, and it's again, it's not the device, it's the manual. Okay, and I did eventually figure it out. So other than that, I haven't really had any issues with it. What I haven't done yet is specifically route the CV values and stuff, because I think you could do some cool shit, especially when if you're panning through like sample banks and stuff like that with a CV, like put like a random on there and just like dude, the glitch beat mayhem that you could conjure from that would be absolutely incredible. And I'm intrigued by that concept. Okay, what I need to do, I don't want to be here forever, right? So I think I'm going to put another, let's put it on the red trace this time. So this is channel 2. We're going to chain, and we're going to go 8 measure rise, 8 measure fall in the red. Okay. Toxic Tuba shows up at the mention of Beat Mayhem. Yeah, that will happen at some point, but not today. Make mayhem. Make music! Do a thing! I'm gonna do exactly what I want to do tonight. Yeah, that's all there is to it. All right, so we've got a couple of voices. I've got the sub-harm rigged up. I've got all 4 of my drums to different mixer channels and all of that happy shit. I want to make a cloud of arpeggios. Because, you know what? Everybody deserves a cloud of arpeggios. Once in a while. You just need it. No, you didn't really miss anything. Okay, hang on. This has got to be like this, and this needs to be swapped because I like having my submixer on the final channel. It's the final channel. That band is automatically good because they're from Europe. I made a loop with the sub-harm into the Zagreb here. What's the company called? The ES9, it's called. Bifaco has one now, too. Dopefer has one. There's a bunch of people that make them now. Expert Sleepers ES9. That's kind of the industry standard one. I know it's more, I don't know if it's geared towards it, but I see more people using it with Ableton and Bitwig. I know you're a Logic guy. So I'm assuming it should be the same. Yeah, ES9. Yeah, exactly. But like I said, Dopefer makes one, and Dopefer is like good and cheap and basic, and it probably does everything that you need for like half the price. Yeah. Someday I'm just going to do a stream and we'll just go on modular grid and just look at modules. Who else? I've seen like 3 or 4 of those in the last few days. Who else makes one now? I know Bifaco has a couple of options, but I'll be honest, I'm a little anti-Bifaco lately. I think their quality is a little bit hate to say it because I've got a few things of theirs, but all of them. No, the VCO, the Pony VCO that I built, or even VCO that I built from them, the kit that I built, that thing works perfectly fine. Speaking of which, where is it? That should be in my other rack, and it's not, and I don't know why. Or it should be in here, because who doesn't want an extra analog oscillator? Where the fuck is that? That and the kick-all. And the kick-all had great promise, and it just had wimpy sound. Just no level. Every time I'm putting it through an extra 6 dB of gain, and it's still not loud enough, and it's stupid. And then the Mux Slicer, responds to the trailing edge of a clock trigger instead of the leading edge, so it's always lagging behind. And, those are huge issues, man. Fix your shit. Like, what are you, Blizzard? Okay, let's get down to business here. Cloud of arpeggios. Number 1, we are in E minor. The saddest of all keys. No, that's D minor. D minor is the saddest of all keys. And you should know that. Length. Let's make it a nice odd number, like 5. Pitch. About like an F sharp. Boom 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 boom. I'm using my voice as a sequencer. Okay, cloud. An arpeggio cloud is headed this way. Oh no! What is playing? What voices are playing? Well, let's go CSL half for 1. And I can actually use my brand new shiny IntelliGel 1U VCF, which is perfect for this. I wanted another mono filter. Mono analog filter. That's the high pass out. Oh, Lydian is wonderful. Hey, my boy Jake at Signals Music Studio is going to have his book coming out pretty soon. I had an opportunity to look at the whole thing, the final product. It's like fucking massive. It's called the Chord Codex. And it's basically a giant spiral-bound music theory Bible. And it's excellent. Like, it's really, really good. So, like, if you're ever in that market, if you're ever thinking, I could learn more, because we could all learn more. God, that's beautiful sounding. The nice thing is, this is a state variable filter. So it's got low pass, high pass, band pass, and notch. Yeah, I started pretty early today because I wanted to do some prep work and make sure that I was like here for a while, This is going to be a long patching session, and I feel a little guilty when I do these, like knowing it's going to be like a 3-hour stream. Locrian is a tough one, man. There's a few songs in Locrian, but not much. But hey, that's the thing too, like go to Signal's Music Studio. He's done a bunch of videos on like writing songs in particular modes. And they're pretty excellent. I helped out with a few of them. And he should be starting to make videos again pretty soon, which is awesome. So, we need an envelope of some sort here. I guess. I'm like, I guess, do we? Like, maybe, yeah, I suppose we do. Unless we take the whole mixer and bring it into an envelope. Nah. Yeah, we'll do it the right way here. Does this one work? Yes, this one works. Good. See, this is why I tucked in little ADSRs all over my rack, because you never know when you need a cloud of arpeggios. FM. No, you know what it is? I'll be completely honest. I am really trying to fight my brain chemistry. My brain chemistry is like, show up to everything really early, make sure that you're on time to everything, like, and almost getting into a panic mode when I'm like late. And so if I'm here for a couple of hours and I start getting antsy and like, I don't have any place to go, it's stupid. It's just my own brain chemistry just being like, you should be nervous about something. No. And fuck you very much, brain. So, yeah, I gotta make sure that I just kind of ignore the dickhead inside of my skull. There. Let's get a tap tempo going to the emitter at least. That's a great cable run right there. High quality. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get a bunch of custom cables and make everything nice and see, that sounds good with resonance, man. It doesn't cut the bass out. Aeolian is minor. Yeah, Army of Me is Locrian. It's one of the few. Red cables? No, I almost always have. I have a shitload of little red cables, but I've got them all for the drums right now. Oh, by the way, I'm using the SIG as a sample and hold. Check this out. Yep, SIG. SIG power. Yeah, dude. Well, her producer is amazing. It's really, if you're not familiar with Bjork's stuff, like you should be. It's incredible. I've been listening to her for years, but it's true. I have. I think I was introduced to her by a friend of mine in college in like 94, 95, something like that. Yep. Voltage is voltage. Yeah, Dorian's a good one too. Like it's like a soft minor, you know, because it's got that normal 6. Um, yeah. Hey, you want to wax music theory? I'm happy to. Any day, all day. No, not all day. That's definitely not true. Okay, let's get ourselves another part going on here. I don't think we're gonna need that because I want to use both sides of the Weston. Full Proctive. Everything's tuned. Everything should be good to go. Let's make this guy go into. Damn, dude. See, this is kind of the problem. I'm only the only thing I have left. But here's what we can do, right? And this is one of the cool things. The Popple is basically 2 filters in one, right? So you can have independent frequencies on each channel. Frequency like FM on each channel. And that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to go 2. That reach? No, that won't reach the quadrax. So let's not even bother using the quadrax. I'm going to use the other. This could be stupid. This might be stupid. I have this other ADSR sitting over here. But that's okay. It's just these long cable runs. God damn, man. Here, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sub out this. That is the trigger. I'm going to sub out that cable for the long one. Because it's hanging in front of me and it's not in the way at all. So if I take FM in on that guy, like a so, then what do we got here? Yeah, dude, Army of Me is fucking great. Yeah, JoJo, that's so true. Yeah, to me, she is a vocal virtuoso. Like someone who could just like use their voice like an instrument and is absolutely mastering it. Bobby McFerrin is another one that comes to mind. And if you've only heard Don't Worry, Be Happy, you're doing yourself a disservice. That one maybe an octave up. Or lower. Probably will be because we're barely starting. Okay, so we're going to go 2 whole notes on the subsequence here. Transpose. Let's enable it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need Okay, in our continuing quest to create a delay cloud, or an arpeggio cloud, let's use part 5. Control rate 16. Let's put this one on like... God, I mean, let's face it. Let's face it. Can you beat a sawtooth wave through a filter? I mean, can you beat that? Can you beat it? I don't know, man. There's something, for me at least, there's something just absolutely universally delightful about that sound. And I don't know what it is. I'm sure it hits all kinds of weird psychological places for me. Okay. And then let's huck this guy. Actually, I don't know if I need to go over the top of the case. No, and it won't reach anyways, so let's not do that. Maybe. Yeah, let's sort of put it over the top of the case. I've got the random box up here from the Warp Core. I got Warp Core number 9. Bro, it's a limited edition of however many we can sell. Yeah, Jojo. Yeah, except it has to like rise for like 5 minutes. You know, just as the ecstasy is peaking, then you kick in the drop in the bass. What do we got? We got nothing. We got Bupkiss. That's lovely. I like that little C in there. That's really neat. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is happy. I have a short little pink cable. Perfect for putting... That's right, I was going to use this. That way I didn't have to use up 3 filters on this part of the patch. But let's throw a gate at that Zadar. Zadar! It's pronounced Zadar! Your mom is pronounced Zadar. Gates? All. Give me all gates. Are you not... Oh, it would help if I plugged it in. I have never done LSD, and I don't think I ever would at this point. But I enjoy some mushrooms on occasion, but not large doses. I like little doses. Not micro, but like somewhere between a max dose and a micro dose. I think it's just there's a really interesting place there for me. Okay, now let's do this. Boom. We're going to stop this clock, and we're going to reset everything. And we're going to start it up again. Now we also have... Okay. All right, I'm making a decision. Here. I think it's a good decision. I am going to reroute all of my drums into this submixer, right? That way, rather than... So let's put it this way. I'm going to mute my drums with the quad drum, right? I am not going to be going in there and like muting the mixer channels necessarily. that is going to make mixing more crucial. Oh no, not necessarily, because I can mix it all with the mixer. I'm an idiot. Again, we've proven this. Clipping the mixer just a little bit. Maybe that was a bad idea. All right, now why do this? Well, because now I can put the ARP cloud into 3 mono channels and pan them. So, oh my good golly, there we go. Let's not go full hard pan though. To reset all of this. Yeah, see, it didn't reset for some weird reason. It kind of just like I don't know. What did it do? It did something stupid. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, the other problem too is like, is it clean? Is it good? Is it some fucking basement brew horrible thing? Okay, that's lovely. Now let's get on with some stuff here. Let's get a bass line going. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, you're in, you know, a strict country too. Like I gotta say, at least America has one thing that's no, sober can be for anything. Sober can be universal for any drug use. Yeah, you know, Cal, I was with you until I microdosed mushrooms, and I just noticed my mood was just better. It was like a long-lasting dose of antidepressant. Like it lasted, you know, a month or so. And just tiny, like you're talking like fractions of a gram, you know, you don't feel anything. It's not psychoactive at that point, at least not in a perceptive way. But it's an interesting thing. If you look up microdosing, it's pretty cool, and the research is pretty cool. So, yeah, okay, delay cloud or fuck, yeah. Well, it is a delay cloud, but no, it's an arpeggio cloud. That is done. We got Jojo, who's from Sweden, I think, right? Tuba, German. Cal, you're from the UK? This is fucking awesome. I'm just gonna say, like, that's fucking cool, man. Like, I don't think kids these days understand how cool it is to just be like, "Brr, I'm doing a thing," and then there's people watching from all over the world. That's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Let's get going and make a base. I'm debating. I'm debating what kind of base to make here. I'm thinking something really grindy. Just like. That to me automatically says warp core. Oh, you're from Germany too. Okay, I gotcha. And my origin is Swiss, but we've been in the U.S. since my great grandfather. I guess my great grandfather was a band leader in Switzerland and came to the U.S. and opened up a roller mills in North Dakota, which is basically like the train cars come in and you chop up all the grain into flour and then you load it onto train cars and you ship it out again. Like he had the mill that did that. That's a weird career change, man. I feel like back in the 1800s you could do that. You could just be like, "Well, I grew up on a farm, but I'm a doctor now." Like, wait, what? Okay, baseline. Let's get part 6 going. Ooh, buzz buzz. Who ding a ding ding. Who this? What? Why did you mention me in your story? What? I'm confused. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. Too many messages. Too many messages. So many messages. Oh yeah, dude. Me too, Cal. Yeah. My favorite beer still. I can give you like a top 5. Number 1 is Aventinus, Schneider Aventinus, a wheat double bock, and it's just so delicious. And like it's 8.5%, and it's so beautiful. It's such a good beer. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go way over yonder to the warp core. All right. Again, I don't mind ultra long cable runs because, typically speaking, they're more out of the way. Is this part? This is what? No, this is part 1 that I'm in. No, I'm in part 6. Okay. Okay. So that's fine. That's peachy. Oh, yeah? Oh, and somebody from Belgium. Yes, dude. And you have Duvel and Chimay. Oh my god, Chimay is so good. I'd give my right eyeball for a Chimay right now. No, I wouldn't. Um, Left eyeball, maybe. That's a joke. I have not been in a drinking mood. I've been it comes and goes for me. You know what I mean? Like I've probably only had maybe one beer in the last 6 months. But it's getting cold. Today's like 29 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like, I don't know what that is. It's probably -2 or 3 Celsius, something like that. It's cold here today, and I'm like, dang, this might be a whiskey night. Or I've got a couple of IPAs at home too that probably could stand to be used. Okay. I need an aggressive filter. I'm gonna check something really quick. There were some filters in the 50s that were here, like 4-pole low Q. But if you turn up the transform, okay, no, that's just resonance. So there were some 4-pole. Oh, there's one. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. Let's see how this sounds. Oh, you son of a bitch! You're just not quite long enough. That's what she said. Ha 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 ha. Um. Oh, you're even shorter. I thought you were. Oh, you bastards. I know I have a longer short cable. Okay, full level. There we go. Now we could do some interesting shit with this, right? Because what we could do is, number one, the dual ADSR has a level input, right? So like you can actually dynamically change how much the envelope is going to kick, which is a happy thing. So I may have to use that. Now, can we do a cable run all the way from there? Is that going to reach? Yeah, kind of. Go under here. And I actually need to program a sequence. I don't know why, but I always put bass on channel 4. Oh yeah, dude. The lambics are amazing. The peach ones that I've had are incredible. I need a longer cable. Plain and simple. And that's not gonna be a good filter for this bass voice. It's actually a pretty good one. Okay, but this is not the part that I'm looking for. All right. So if we do like a tie, yeah, Orval's pretty good. Yeah, dude. Europe invading the chat. All the Americans left. Okay, let's go. Let's take it back 30 years. Okay, so if I go, I'm gonna, let's see, let's clear this whole thing. Boom. I'm not decided on that filter yet, right? Um, you know what I don't see a lot of, and it's sort of surprising, are like Japanese or Korean modular makers. I know there's a couple out there, but I don't know. There's a lot in Europe and Eastern Europe, that's for sure. Okay, let's start with ease, and I'm going to throw on some gates. But this is going to be tied. Let's make this eighth note length so that it's going to be like boom, high G. Wow. Okay, but we're going to tie that. And then we're going to tie that. So it should be. All right, but. Okay, and then we can also do a glide. Okay, I dig that. Now, let's do the same thing with subsequence. We're going to bring this up a fourth. But every... reset the whole thing. Okay, now let's find a filter that doesn't sound stupid. Yeah, see, that also sounds stupid. I wonder if we just threw this through the dual dagger. This might be a better option. A little bit simpler architecture. It's still modulatable, though. It's still peachy keen. Okay, so now we've got some options. I was thinking of doing a velocity output for this guy, and then either panning that to running that to the filter level, or maybe like a distortion level. But I think it'd be better if it was on like the ADSR amount. So let's see what we can do to that. This is a level input, of course, as I was mentioning. I don't know if I've ever really used it much. Maybe once or twice. So I'm going to run that into the velocity here and see what happens. Oh, you started before I did. That's cool, though. That just sounds wimpy, right? That's part of the reason. Tweaking the oscillator a little bit. One of these has a sub that you mix in. These make it less farty. So farty. Okay, and then I think what I want to do is take the envelope output and also send it over to the oscillator. Just to give it a little motion. What happens if we go... Oh, yeah, that's the problem. All right, well, let's do one thing else then. And I'm going to run the envelope through an attenuator. That's kind of the one issue with the dual dagger, is it does not have attenuation for this. See, now I'm kind of reconsidering. Maybe I should throw it into the neutron filter, because that has a really, really warm filter. And then we wouldn't need the attenuator, and we would just use a short cable. I'm going to give it a shot here. I'm just trying to find the perfect combination of like a warm but potentially distorted stereo filter. Dual dagger is not really dirty. It's pretty squeaky clean. And this, we can drive the filter. And then we could do some cool stuff, like I could put ratchets on. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. Okay, so that's getting some phase shifting. Yeah. Which, you know what? Honestly, I don't hate running this in mono. No, I kind of do. Just kidding. Sort of hate running this in mono. I've made an upright bass. There it is. There's the sweet spot that I've been looking for. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a weird groove. Weird groove going down tonight. Kind of funky, kind of weird. Let's figure out some new stuff to do, like maybe some sort of cord in the R bar would be a good thing to have. And I'm getting into the habit of firing up Reason for this purpose. It works really well. Yeah, the Neutron does have an MS-22 or an MS-20 clone filter model in it. Which is kind of cool. I thought of a hilarious idea, by the way. Do an all module challenge. Somehow patch a thing together, and I have to use every single module in the rack. I think that'd be damned entertaining. Okay, now what I need to do is I'm going to take part one. All right, I'm going to use part one of the vector as a long sequence. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. I want control. 2 whole notes per. All right, and then all I'm going to do with it is take the velocity output and run it into the R bar under the so part one, velocity, and this is going to go to the layer control. Hey, Surrealist. So then what we do, right, is first of all, we have to enable gate on these guys for the velocity to work. We might as well make the gate full length. Yeah, plus I have an MS-20, sitting behind me. If I need to, I guess I could just hook that up, but yeah. But yeah, the Neutron filter is really, really cool. It's expensive. It's a pricey boy, but it's got like a bunch of different like emulations modules in it basically, and there's like hidden Easter egg ones. It's got a selectable like configuration. It goes from 1 pole all the way up to 8, so you can have like a 48 dB per octave filter, which is crazy. It's got a shitload of potential gain. You can pop on the like the overdrive, and it gives it an extra 20 decibels of gain. It's really, really cool. Yeah, but you pay for it, right? They're the ones that did the super saw like cloud. I can't remember the name of it. It was a sawtooth oscillator that was like 40 million sawtooth waves, and I was too cheap to afford it, so I got a chainsaw, and I'm happy with that because chainsaw's great. Okay, what are we doing? We're trying to figure out velocity levels on this. I'm gonna actually speed this up because otherwise it's gonna take me forever to try to figure out 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now it's in the pink. Okay, good. So that means we just go to number 2, And we record some A minor. Did it record? Well, it's not generating grains, I know that. So, all right, so now we need to move the playhead, let it do its playhead thing, which I do love just throwing that into a fast sloths. Just let it do its fast slothy thing. This guy goes into here for that. You get out of here. You just fuck right off, okay? Just do it. Just be gone. Okay, so I need a filter that has a high pass, and I'm thinking actually dual dagger. Let's use that. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go. We'll go longer cables. This guy. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? Channel 16? Guess so. And no, short cables won't work, but I do have slightly shorter long cables. Okay. So the fun of patching most of your stuff in stereo. This is it. This is the fun. Just like literally double the number of cables that you might normally see. That's extremely quiet. Okay, so now we need to switch this back onto 2-hole note length. Okay. Yeah, it's just super duper quiet. Is there a better option? I don't remember where I got it from. It is by Supercritical Instruments. So Supercritical Neutron Flux. You know, Here. In fact, let's I'm going to throw this into, I'm going to use the Morpheus. Now I need really, really long cables. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Hey. 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 Where's my other really long purple cable? Son of a... Seriously. What the fuck? Oh, it's right there. I'm just completely blind. It's like squished inside of another one. All right. And then we're going to do this, and we're going to crank up the input gain on the Morpheus. Oh, yeah? I don't know what to tell you. Let's get this to like a 4-pole. Oh, I'm way past it. All right, but we're going to take left gain, put it up about 15 decibels. Oh, 14. There we go. Now, the nice thing is I can just go to my parts list and just mute part 1 right now. And now it doesn't change. It just kind of scans around and does its thing. That'd be kind of cool, is to put like a like a fading thing on there. Could do that. It'd be interesting. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure it is. I don't think it is. It might sound similar. That's like do-do-do. Do-do-do. Mm-hmm. It's a great movie. It's one of my favorites. Okay. So how do we make that happen? We make that happen with literally an envelope every 2 measures. Yeah, I told you, it's pricey. It was about $600 or $700 US for me. You know, the problem is sometimes it's the VAT. So depending on what you order and where you order from and where you are, like I got really good deals from Signal Sounds on a few things, like from Scotland. But if something comes from a different, so like IntelliGel stuff, because it comes from Canada, they have a value-added tax. So their stuff is actually more expensive to buy it through Signal Sounds, which makes sense because why the fuck would you buy it from across the Atlantic for me when you could buy it locally? Right from them, theoretically. But some stuff was cheaper. And then, you know, looking at the exchange rate of the euro, you know, to the dollar, and I've gotten a couple of things from them that were like cheaper than they would have been in the US, and the shipping was stupid fast. Like 2 days to my doorstep. So yeah, you got to really look at prices and be super careful. It's frustrating though, to be honest, between stock and you know, availability or not, and all of the other weirdness. Okay, so here's what we can do. Okay. So what I can do is, let's see. I could take the gate out of this part, and I could use that to trigger a really long decaying envelope, right? So it'll be like, let's unmute it, and then it should still be going, right? So that can go to the frequency CV. Four, 1, 2, 3. Well, I don't think that's perfectly synced. No, it's not. Let's stop the clock. Let's reset everything here. And then I'm thinking just like a 16th note pulse. I think number pulse output number 1 here is a 16th note. Yep. So then that goes into this guy, the morph CV. Okay, I don't like the fact that it sort of fades out early. That's really annoying. I think I can do something about that, too. Like, I can change the timing of it and stuff. Groove, yeah. And I think basically it's like... It might have been too far. I don't know. It's weird. It's behaving weird. Oh yeah, no, that's not good. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's try to get a timing here. See, the velocity is like changing late. It's really odd. So I wonder if I just started that early and ended it late. But see, it's like halfway through, it goes brrr, and it changes. It's really weird. Okay. I guess I'm just going to have to deal with it. I guess. Huh. I'm like, where are other ways that we can get the velocity type signal? And I'm like, well, actually there is. We could do this. We could go channel 3, chain, 8 measures low, eight measures high, chain, and just be done. And then the problem is high is going to be I don't know, somewhere 7, 8, I think. 1. No, it didn't do it. What the heck? Like, do it. Do it. Do it. Like, what are you doing? Oh, did I not press chain? Three, chain. Slow, 8 measures low. Slow, 8 measures high. Chain. Do your thing. Now it's high. Okay, but where is it? See, it's not, it's doing a weird thing now. All right, so here's what we do, right? We run that through an attenuator to basically make it match the signal that we needed before. Doesn't have to be very high. We just need it to go one layer distant from here. There it is. Got it. Okay. Good. One, two, three, and 4, and 1. Oh, it's a little bit ahead. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. There it is, or at least that part was. I don't know if the sync or the change is going to work. It's the same thing. It's like the lag itself is coming from the R bar. I guess I just deal with it. I guess that's just the way it is for now. I could probably bash my head against this for a while and not. But that is annoying. Okay, that's just going to hang there. Let's just turn frequency down all the way. All right. Drums, y'all shut up. Okay. We need some leads. We need some stuff. Maybe some mysterious phantom voices. I don't know. Could we do that? We could probably do that. Probably come up with something. All right.
Here is part of an interview with the subject just before LSD is to be administered.
My husband fly here at the VA, and he told me that they were looking for. Not a little nervous, perhaps. It would be R1 if you weren't here, and if nobody else. Yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. I can see everything in color. Everything. You have to see the air. You can't believe it.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, dude, aside from the health stuff, and congratulations, by the way, but like it's expensive, man. I don't know, I had so many friends that like they just, even after college, decades later, they're just, let's go out drinking every night. Like, Jesus Christ, man, how much money do you spend? It's nuts. Triggers. Do we have any triggers that are like 4 whole notes? Yes. Trigger 7. Perfect. So if we go trigger 7 and we pop that into the retrig on the Lupa. Yeah, you know what? That's what I don't do enough of, is just sitting down and just plugging things in and doing things. Instead, I'm almost always doing, a piece or whatever you want to call it, like a chunk, a composition. And, there's something missing when you don't just fart around. You know what I mean? Dude, I'm like, I'm running out of mixer channels here. And it's kind of wild. Well, I'm going to have a couple leads, so actually I should have enough. All right. Are we doing anything here? Is this existent? Oh, well, let's plug it into the right place. God damn it, man.
If nobody else.
Let's see what happens
Yes,
here.
everything is one. You have nothing here, and if nobody else. Yes, everything is one. You have thing. You have to see the air. You can't believe it. Here, and if to do with it, I am one with what. Yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am.
4, 2,
I can
3,
see
4,
everything. Yes,
5.
everything is one. You have nothing to do
Perfect.
with it. I am one with what I am. I can see everything. Yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am.
Yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with. Yes, everything is one.
You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am.
Add some drums to that,
Yes,
and we
everything
have...
is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. I can see everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. Everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one.
Excellent. Cool. Okay, let's get some leads going here. Some tweaky stuff, some fun stuff. How we do this. Let's go chainsaw. He asks questioningly. Chainsaw. Into the dagger. And then thing to gate. Set on medium. Yeah. A nice plucky guy going down here. All right, and then that's going to go into an attenuverter because the dual dagger has issues. Not issues, but, you know, it lacks that. It lacks that crucial bit. All right, and then if this doesn't work well, then I'm going to route this thing through the carry instead. But I think we go Imitor for this. And we use this as potentially a happy cloud of delay. When it's all said and done here. pizza into Ikari. And we're going to hang about 15 different long white cables from up there. Because I don't have any short ones. Let's put this one through. Will this reach? Yeah, it should. If I'm snarky with my routing here. Okay, who got my thing? Where's my thing? Hello? God, that's nice. Just that it's constantly changing and morphing, like the wave folding and shaping and stuff on the oscillator. The level of the sequencer, like the high note, it's just automated. But then, like with that freaking resonance on there. madness. I approve. I wholeheartedly approve. Okay, I want to go back through voices real quick. All right, the actual voices. There's my bass. That's part of the delay cloud, or the arpeggio cloud. This is drums, so that's always going to be up. This is my weird loop. That needs some effects on it. Alright, and then this is... That's the R bar. Okay, I think we're good to go. Boards of Canada? No, I don't think so. I think I've only listened to Boards of Canada like twice, maybe. Okay, that's another one. All right, now I'm going to stop my clock. I'm going to make sure everything is reset, everything is synchronized, and like ready to go. Okay, but this guy is not going to be ready to go. Yes, we're synchronized. Happy. We're going to go purple, blue, purple, blurple, whatever you want to call it. Violet, you're turning violet. Do your snozberries taste like snozberries this evening? Because mine do. All right, muting my microphone. We are in jam time, so chat is will be non-existent from me.
everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. Everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. Everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. Everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. Everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. I can speak. Everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. I can speak. Everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. I can speak. Everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. I can speak. Everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. I can speak. Everything, yes, everything is one. You have nothing to do with it. I am one with what I am. I can speak. Everything in color. Everything. You have to see the air. You can't believe it.
Stereo filters. Ask me about my stereo filters. It's a subject that I could wax on for a long, long time. So I've got a bunch. I have the Moon Phase, I have the Dual Dagger, I have the Morpheus, Supercritical Neutron, I've got the Popple, which is like Blades, I think, clone. The Zagreb, the Ikari. I have a lot. The Morpheus is cool. I find it, if you're really into sound design, it would be a great filter for you. It's got like 1,000 presets. Or like it comes with 300 and there's 1,000 memory locations. And there's, hundreds of different models. It's all digital. It's all like emulation and stuff like that, which, that's fine with me. Works perfectly fine. The Supercritical Neutron is another candidate because it's got like 5 modes on the front, but then there's like Easter egg modes and it's got 6 different cutoff things, and it's got low pass, high pass, and it's got 20 dB of like boost, and it's great. It's an amazing filter. Build quality is like the best. It's expensive. So, I mean, I don't know. If you look back through my streams, you will see me using all of them a lot. The Moon Phase is a little bit of an odd one out. It's a mid-side filter, and I am waiting for the Bubble Sound Stereo SEM 8 HP filter to fit in this little spot right there. And I hope that thing comes out soon, because I'm kind of tired of looking at that hole. I have another Popple at home. Part of me wants to just bring it and then stick it in there, but like then I'm out Popple at home. So, I don't know. Yeah. That's going to do it for the evening, I think. So, I think the ending especially was pretty decent. Pretty okay. Pretty happy with that. A lot of people here. A lot of people here from around the world. I'm going to echo that again. That is absolutely amazing. I'm super glad that y'all could join me on this little adventure. And hope you enjoyed it. Share with your friends. Unless you go to my school, in which case don't. Just stop it. Yeah. And I will see you all Sunday for some semi-generative ambient weirdness. So take it easy, stay healthy, and yeah, hope you had a good day, and hope you did it tomorrow.